I walked in here thinking that it was going to be a regular Tesla Thursday. Then Elon Musk dropped a tweet. How's everyone's Friday going? We have now officially reached the weekend, and I have also officially reached 600 subscribers. So thank you to all who is subscribed to my channel. And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because starting with this week and every following week from here on out, I'm gonna making a video on Thursday. I know today's Friday, I'll talk about that in a second, but every single Thursday I'm going to make a video on Tesla. I'm just gonna call it Tesla Thursday. Tesla Thursday isn't only going to be about Tesla, it's also going to be about Elon Musk in general, about SpaceX, about renewable energy, just anything helping the planet in the future. So that whole general topic right there, I'm going to fit into a video every single week, so I'm going to be consistent with that Tesla news and SpaceX news and Elon Musk news and everything news and just every single week, and I'm going to call it Tesla Thursday, and this is the first one. And because I'm releasing on Friday then other than Thursday, well, because yesterday Apple released some breaking news and I had to cover that. You could watch that video right here. But my gosh, Elon Musk dropped a bomb yesterday and no one saw it coming. I mean, no one. This tech news was an absolute surprise. It was a bombshell. Tesla, more specifically Elon Musk, just announced that there's now a cheaper version of the Model 3 that is available to purchase. And no, I'm not talking about the standard battery. Over 2 years ago, Tesla held the event where they announced the Model 3. And the whole thing with the Model 3, that it was going to start at $35,000. We're still waiting on that battery, but now it's getting ever closer to that $35,000 price. And if we actually take a look at Tesla's website, the Model 3 configurator, you could actually see a starting price, of course with an asterisk, of $33,000 because of the federal tax credit. Before we talk about that brand new groundbreaking Model 3 version, I'm just gonna get all the little things out of the way. And now Tesla has updated the specs for the performance Model 3. It now goes 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds instead of 3.5. Tesla has also removed 2 paint colors from the Model S, X, and 3 configurator. You now only have the option of solid black, midnight silver metallic, deep blue metallic, pearl white multi-coat, and red multi-coat, with red being the most expensive at $2,500 and the pure black being free. Tesla has also completely taken out the full self-driving capability purchase. This used to be like a $3,000 purchase for your car that in the future it would be able to self-drive. But now since Tesla, I guess, realized that true self-driving is like 10, 20 years down the road, they removed the option and now we only have enhanced autopilot, which is still $5,000. If you don't buy autopilot when you first purchase your car, you could always add it after the fact because all Teslas come with that hardware. It's just going to cost $6,000 after the fact. And Tesla actually raised that price because it used to be $5,500 before this huge major roundup. Here's the groundbreaking news. Tesla has released another version of the battery pack for the Model 3, and Tesla is calling it the mid-range battery pack. This mid-range battery is going to get you 260 miles, which is in between the 310 with the long range and the 220 with the standard battery. And if you're worried that the standard battery isn't coming, well, Tesla still says it's coming in 3 to 6 months. This brand new mid-range battery still includes a premium interior, therefore it starts at $45,000. But without that premium interior, whenever Tesla gives us that option, it's going to start at $40K. It's not at that $35,000 price just yet, but that is still coming. This is just an added bonus for everyone that wanted a little bit more range other than 220, but they weren't willing to pay $55,000. Because by the way, if you want that long range battery, it's now only going to include the all-wheel drive. So if you want all-wheel drive, you're going to have to get the long range battery, and that's going to start at $55,000. I'm going to give you quickly the 4 types of Model 3s you could buy. The most expensive is of course the Performance Model 3 with the 0 to 60 time of 3.3 seconds. The Performance model starts at $65,000. The next option after that is the long range with all-wheel drive, which is going to get you a 0 to 60 time of 4.5 seconds, and this one is going to start at a price of $55,000. If you can't afford the long range or the Performance, that's okay because we got a few more cheaper options to go. The second cheapest Model 3, which is brand new, fresh out of the ground, is this brand new mid-range battery, which is going to give you 260 miles of range. It's just going to be a rear-wheel drive, and it's going to start at $45,000. If you order your mid-range battery Model 3 today, you're gonna get it in 6 to 10 weeks. You're not gonna wait 6 months unlike the standard battery. And if you order a performance or a long range, it's gonna be slightly faster on a 4 to 8 week timeline. Remember, the car that most people are waiting for to get in that revolutionary Tesla Model 3 baseline $35,000, the first ever mass market electric car with over 200 miles of range. We are going to see it in the late winter, early spring of 2019. That's crazy, I'm saying 2019. And some more options if you're considering buying the Model 3. All the white interiors now come in an option, which each of those 4 different sets. Hopefully the standard battery, I'm not too sure about that one. But those 3 options that we have now, the mid-range, the long range, and the performance, now all have the option of the white interior, which is going to cost an extra $1K on your already $50,000 car. So right now, the cheapest Model 3 you could get is $45,000 with a range of 260 miles. 260 miles is still a lot. For me, I could live in Miami, Florida, and you could easily get to Miami to Orlando, which is a popular travel destination. And remember, if you take delivery of your Tesla before the end of this year, you are going to be eligible for the federal EV tax credit, which is $7,500. And if you don't get it by the end of this year and you wait until next year, well, it's gonna go down to $3,500. I'm telling you right now, if you were holding out for that standard battery Model 3 because you're like, I'm sticking to that $35,000 price tag, I'm sticking to it. Well, now you can get in at a pretty good deal because the federal tax credit, the $7,500, is kind of going to reduce that $45,000 mid-range battery price to almost $35,000. Not a bad deal. Because really, do we need more than 220 miles of range? Not really. I mean, people survived with the Nissan Leaf and that only had 80 miles of range. This one's got 3 times that. But that's it for this first ever Tesla Thursday, or I'm just gonna be on this first one, Tesla Friday. But next week, I'll be back here for another video talking about the latest and greatest in the Tesla news. Have yourself a great day, and I will see you tomorrow for the latest and